there are a couple projects actually happening for homeless veterans here in South Harrisburg, but one of them is essentially prompting the reconfiguration of the capital area greenbelt in order to accommodate those people who you just mentioned. The new proposal would have the detour that happens right here at Sycamore Street turned into a permanent reroute, with the sidewalk on the side being widened to accommodate bicyclists and pedestrians so they're not right next to traffic. But this proposal from the Greenbelt Association could also bring some other changes that are going to have to be looked at. Bicyclists are not huge fans of the Sycamore Street detour on the Greenbelt.
Your casual rider won't use it. It's only, avid cyclists and the hardcore who need to, and it's dangerous for them.
Leaders with the Capital Area Greenbelt Association could not come to an agreement with the Tunnels to Towers Foundation on a plan to run the Greenbelt through their property, meaning Sycamore Street is now the preferred alternative.
We believe it can be done without affecting the traffic at all.
Doug Hill is the president of the Capital Area Greenbelt Association. He says engineers are evaluating whether the trail can be widened to 10 feet wide to accommodate bicyclists and pedestrians. Hill pointed to a section of the Greenbelt in Susquehanna Township as an example of what it could look like.
No matter what we do, it's probably going to be a 3-year project or longer to get a permanent relocation. And in the interim, we're working with the city on some other safety improvements, which may include pavement markings and more signage.
But some have already raised concerns about the plan, which was unveiled while city council members separately considered the proposed homeless veterans housing.
Especially, my concern is about Sycamore shortening that street. I just think that is something that we should not do.
Now, Hill says there are still a lot of considerations that have to be worked out, including private property easements. They'll also need about $3 million in terms of funding for this particular project. Could come from both public and private sources. Council, by the way, set to vote next week on that homeless veterans project. In Harrisburg, Tom Lehman, WGAL News 8.